Hi, Jeff. So, Jeff, you want to tell me about spirituality, peak experiences, meaning? You're barely qualified to discuss your own meaning, let alone anyone else's. I read a book about peak experiences once. It made a lot of sense, since I've had many peak experiences. Look, I don't believe in an immortal soul. Sorry. But I feel a deep reverence and connection with nature and the people I care about. When I'm feeling buoyant enough, I even feel a swelling sense of love for all humanity. It's a shame it's often beaten back down by the actions of mass lemming-like herds of people doing things that make me sad, to say the least. In your video, you make some bold claims, as usual. Assume you are some sort of philosopher king, when in actuality, sentence by sentence, your ignorance and simple logic are on display. Not surprised. Nice one, Jeff. Only you, Jeff, could take bullshit and inane blather and apply it to welding to make it more exciting. You want to talk as if we have nothing special or amazing in our lives? How about our personal thoughts? Philosophy in general, family, friends, art. You know nothing about and most atheists. Just as I know little about most Christians or anyone else, because I have not met them. Certain things sometimes define groups, but even this must be viewed loosely. I'm white. So are my parents. We're middle class, right? We didn't need any help making it, right? Smooth sailing the whole way, right? Okay, overall, it was. But that might not be the case for someone else. That may have been the case for me at the time, but still, I could have just as easily been poor. Furthermore, when it comes to experience, you can talk age and scripture all you want. You don't have a damn thing, Jeff. There are teenagers on their own path of philosophy farther than you will ever be. With all the pain and strife in this world, even these young people and countless others hold gems you could never even imagine close to their hearts. Not magical gems or superstitious powers, but great pieces of insight and knowledge. Things you not only resist cultivating, things you shut out from others. Some nice, young, attractive, well-meaning Christian girls came to my door. They were far more polite than you, by the way, Jeff. But the problem, one of them said, was, the problem with philosophy is that it doesn't give me one thing to cling to. And there you have it, limitation. Have you spent weeks in the woods, Jeff? Have you taken large doses of mushrooms and meditated for hours, Jeff? Have you explored nature, both inner and outer? I mean, really explored? Have you read many things, tried many things, and had many peak experiences? Or any? Somehow I doubt that, Jeff. How about testing your body, Jeff? Hey, Jeff, I assume you almost died, right? And it had a profound impact on you, right? Oh, wait, right. No, Jeff, that was me again. You fell asleep in your pickup truck drunk that night. Too much praising, I guess. Did you learn about all sorts of cultures, even dabble in Eastern religious thought for a while, Jeff? No? Well, I did. Jeff, do you still maintain a reverence for such knowledge, especially Buddhist thought? No? I eventually arrived at the conclusion that anything you call God can't be God, nor can anything else someone calls God. I don't believe in an immortal soul or heaven, but I do believe in a somewhat self-organizing universe, and I believe there are mysteries in physics that will amaze us and show us that reality is weirder than we could ever imagine. And some of the developments in quantum physics over the years have done just that. But I believe my time, for me, on this earth is finite. Why does that make me empty or hollow? I won't even entertain your idea a moment longer. I'm anything but empty or hollow. I read, I think, I share things I have, I'm an artist, I make music, I write, I have amazing experiences. And you, Yoke-Up, you make thinly veiled hateful statements about gays. Or did you maybe make some new ridiculous claim about atheists lately? Atheists are twice as likely to eat a baby because Marilyn Manson told them to. I wouldn't say all Christians lack meaning or all Christians are stupid. They took one of the, and what some would argue is the biggest philosophical question in life, and came to a different conclusion than me. So I would never come on here and say all Christians are stupid. I think they are wrong about numerous things, but if I acted like they're all just a stupid mass of people, I would be very ignorant. Just because I don't think they are correct about certain things in philosophy doesn't mean they couldn't be experts at history, construction, or even some of the sciences like biology. Besides, moderate Christians often just follow Christ's words, or their interpretation of his words. I have no problem with that, and if I used blanket statements and called them all stupid or empty, I would expose myself as a stupid asshole, and yet you have the nerve to come on here and say we're basically stupid assholes. We're empty and we don't understand anything. Well, you, sir, are a stupid asshole, not I. Getting back to your nonsense creations, why are you making these? They're pretty insulting, actually, but that's what you're going for, aren't you? Maybe I could mail a Christian friend a broken cross. Oh, wait, that's offensive? Right. Look, I'm sorry you ran into a few atheists or agnostics that rubbed you the wrong way, either by bugging your values or insulting you, but you, sir, are an asshole. In fact, someone should be disturbing your view of reality on a regular basis. It would be very healthy for you. Your love of Bush? Wow, that's a strange one, and you even support him now. Not that ever supporting him at all ever made any fucking sense. Oh, just one more thing I want on video for Yoke-Up and people like Yoke-Up. Told you fucking so, and I take no joy in saying that, but wow, it's amazing to see how far Bush has really pushed things. Unfucking believable, really. Anyway, Yoke-Up. Your mockery of even decent kind atheists and also Christians, your not so subtle damnation and thinly veiled hate towards gays, your attitude in general is just absolutely abhorrent. The way you talk about everything and frame your arguments, your stubborn attitude and ridiculous behavior towards science and reason. No wonder you're so mean, you're a fucking moron. You can say I love you guys and God bless you guys at the end of your vids all you want. It's hollow. It's an attempt to come across as some kind of caring person just looking to do good when you would agree with this statement like gays, atheists, and people of other religions should and will burn in hell. Even if this was your belief, to constantly present it in such a negative way makes you look like an asshole. How appropriate. The fact is, you have no fucking idea what will happen when anyone dies, including yourself, and you probably don't realize how many times the Bible has been written and rewritten, or the fact that it was written well after Jesus died, or that you're too stupid to make interpretations and judgments about what the Bible verses mean, just as you're too inept or foolish to understand a basic phone book, I'm sure. You, sir, are a fucktard. Go to hell. Metaphorically, of course. Silly of me, I know. You are insincere and you just want everyone to follow your views. Like a virus, you demand to be spread around, as if you or I will ever have all the answers. You do not. The Bible does not. No book ever written does. When they find the so-called theory of everything, quantum gravity, when they figure out how the world of the small, the quantum world, and the world of the large, Einstein's theory of relativity, when they figure out how that all fits together, and that book is published, and scientists all over the world celebrate, and you scratch your head confused and dumbfounded, while a few friends and I share some joints in celebration and marvel at how strange the universe really is. We still won't have it all, Jeff. No one ever will. No philosopher ever did or ever will. No book ever will. Life is about learning and growing and adapting, using what you've gained like a box of intellectual tools to help you understand the world. But you, sir, are far past learning. I mention that for others. I think your brain has been affected. Someone hasn't been taking proper safety measures while working around metal. Those who have worked in construction or with metal will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Jeff, try to avoid further brain damage. You know you feel bubbly sometimes and that maybe your faith helps make you happy. And then you come on here and say, we don't know love. Hey, join our religion. We have some stuff to offer. By the way, you don't know love, nor do you have it, nor could you experience it, nor would you know it. But hey, we love you. Even though, of course, you don't know what love is. Jeff, some of the greatest philosophers couldn't pin down love. Yes, it's a lot more than just a chemical reaction. To have you, not even a suitable trailer park prophet or street preacher, try to give out your wisdom on love, it's hilarious. If it wasn't at the same time oh so very sad. Furthermore, with the way you end your videos, I don't buy your I love you attitude. I don't like your thinly veiled hate towards gays and mockery of atheists. You, sir, don't deserve a title like sir. Special claim that you understand reality, not to mention love, meaning, and purpose. How laughable. You, sir, have no special understanding of love, or what other people, Christian or otherwise, share. You have nothing but your retarded belief system, which you have warped for your own biases, and such. And, as much as you try to claim other Christians aren't following the word like you are, and you scorn them for it, you are making your own judgments, and you are really too stupid to figure that out, I guess. As if you were suddenly a great man, let alone a so-called savior, prophet, or even guru. You aren't a great philosopher. Keep your judgments about what constitutes meaning and love for other people in a trash can. You should barely be allowed to make a sandwich or drive a car for your own safety, let alone advise anyone else. Your warped sense of love, your hollow exclusionary shell that you are offering is a poor gift. I would encourage everyone here, Christian and otherwise, to reject you wholeheartedly. For you, sir, fucktard, you were part of something that should have died years ago. Religious fundamentalism. You are an extremist. How does it feel, Jeff? Did you think only Muslims could be extremists, Jeff? You've been watching too much fucking TV. And reading far too little, probably.